Okay, right, this is Cashflow Kings, and this is the advanced challenge video for those students who've got through the previous lessons, got their graphs on, just looking for an extra feature or two to really get those top marks. I'm going to show you two features, one called an if statement, which is a function, not a formula, a function, and I'm going to show you how to also put conditional formatting in. So what I'm going to do here is just below the profit, what we want to do is have some very easy text here that says the business is profitable if this is above zero, and it's going to show the business is making a loss if it is below zero. So I'm just going to put a text label in. The business purpose is, there we go, and I'm just going to right align that, and you'll see why in here. Now here is where I want the answer. The business is making a profit, or the business is making a loss. The business is making a profit or a loss. Right, I'm going to actually change that. The business is, I think I can put making into just the label, and here's where we want the answer. So I'm going to go to FX, and do you remember we used the sum function with the arguments? This time I want to go to what's called an if statement, and it's a basic logic statement. Click on if. Oh, selected the wrong one. Let's press that again. Here we go. FX, type if up here and click go, and it will appear in selecting the function. Now the if statement requires several steps. So first step is the logical test. Now the logical test refers to the cell. So if that cell, and you say the question, if that cell is greater than 0, and in this case it is. Can you see 240 is greater than 0? So it gives you a little bit of a clue. That's true. If the value is true, what we're going to put is the business is making a profit. Actually, I'm going to put it in capitals. Making a profit. And when I hit enter, you'll see it's now making a profit. It finished it. So I'm going back here. Now what do I want if it's not making a profit? If it's the opposite of that. So if it's below 0 here, I want to put in capitals loss. And don't forget the speech marks because it's text. There we go. So at the moment you can see that the business is making a profit. Now let's say I sell nothing this month. So I'm going back to my bike sales. I sell nothing. I've got no income. And look, can you see this has automatically changed? So that is use of one if statement. And let's go and sell some products. 24 of those. Let's sell 10 of those. Only 5 of those. And 3 of those. Right, I'm back to making a profit again. And look, it changed automatically. So I'm just going to highlight that in a nice yellow. Maybe put a little bit of a border around it, just so that it stands out a little bit, and a border around the outside. And I'm just going to make that a little bit darker so we can see that's the text that's going to change. So there we go. If we look in there, you can see the formula is written. If C15 is greater than 0, this is what happens if it's true, and this is what happens if it's lost. Now at GCSE, we start to show you how to use that to do more mathematical calculations on your spreadsheet. But for this level, Key Stage 3, you can just pop it in there and do that. The other thing I want to show you is conditional formatting. It's very similar to this one, but instead of changing the cell values, we're going to change the way the cell looks. So I'm just going to remove no formatting from here. So we've just got plain text. Now, if I go to conditional formatting, so on the home tab, there's a button here, conditional formatting, and we want to highlight cells, and we want to highlight the cells that are greater than, and if it's greater than 0, I'd like this cell not red light. Well, you could look at these. I'm going to go for a custom format because then I feel as though I've got more control. So at the moment it's plain. if it's going to be bigger than 0, I'd like it to be green, like go ahead, making a profit. So I'm not going to change the font, but I'm going to change the fill. And can you see I'm going to make it green? There we go, a nice green color if I'm making a profit. Click OK, click OK. Am I making a profit? Ah, drat, that didn't work. Why not? Let's go and see if I can do that again. Conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, greater than. I'm going to go to more rules and see if the cell value is greater than. Look, I didn't save it. Can you see the cell rule is there? Let's go and change this one. New formatting rule. Go down here to format. Click on the red fill color. Oh no, what did I say? I wanted green, sorry. Click on the green. Click OK. There we go. It's green now. I'm hoping, I've just come back here and changed that. And I'm hoping you entered is not a valid number date. Oh, okay. Yeah, right, sorry, greater than 0. I should have put the 0 in here. So click, yes, it's worked this time. Right, let's do that again, just so that you can see what I did. Conditional formatting. I'm going to clear all the rules from the selected cell. So there's no rules. Let's go and add the rule again. Click on the cell you want to change color based on its value. Go up to conditional formatting. Choose one of these. I'm going for highlight. I want the cell to be highlighted if it's greater than 0. Format cells that are greater than, and I'm going to delete that and put 0 in. So this cell, if it's bigger than 0, I would like a custom format. I'd like the fill color to be green. See that? So click OK and see if it's bigger than 0, use this custom format, click OK. And look, it's gone green. Let's see if that works. Let's delete all of these again. Yep, I've made a loss. Wouldn't it be good if that was bright red? So I'm just going to put those numbers back in. Let's go and add a second rule now. Conditional formatting, highlight cells. If they are less than this time, and it's going to put 2 rules on one cell. So if it's less than 0, I'm going for custom format. Let's go to the fill. We want that to be red so it really stands out. So check the rule. If it's less than 0, custom format, click OK. And let's go and check it. We're making a profit. It's green. Let's have no sales that month. And look, it's gone red. That's called conditional formatting. So you've got 2 advanced features to weave in. You've got the if statement up here using these functions and the logical test. And over here, what you've got is the conditional formatting. I've got 2 rules added, one for making a loss and one for making a profit, and it's changing the color. And as you can see, that's working a treat. Let's put some numbers back in and check it's changing. 23 of those. Yes, look, it's gone to green. So my spreadsheet now is not only adding up the numbers, it's starting to give me clues about the outcome I like. Is it a good outcome? Is it a bad outcome? And you can see I can change the numbers very quickly, and because my formulas and functions are all interconnected, it shows off. So hope you found the challenge video useful. Add these to your spreadsheet to gain those higher grades.